I'd like to thank you all for coming. It has been 2 years, and you try to imagine it, and this is just so exciting to look out and see so many wonderful people, and you know who you are who have helped bring this to life. So thank you so, so, so much. If you got a program, you'll see some of the names of the folks that have been so much behind the scenes. But there's one person I have to acknowledge right now, and that is my dear, 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 dear friend, Linda Plott, who you don't know, but you see her everywhere. Because 2 years ago, right before my husband and I left for Vietnam, I said, oh my gosh, we're leaving for a year. And I said I would do this fashion exhibit. And she said, oh, let's go up to my closet. I have 40 things I have just been wanting to give away. And so much of this couture clothing that you see is from my friend Linda Plott. And this is being televised. And so Linda, thank you so much for your friendship and your inspiration. Okay, so before we begin, I would just like to give you one word of my fashion advice, and that came from a friend of mine who said, I am like the Queen. She said, wherever I go, I take my own red carpet, and I roll it out for me and for everyone else, and when I'm done, I roll it back up, and I take it home until the next event. And I said to her, Desiree, someday I'm going to do something with that idea. And I guess this is it. Okay, so I would like to introduce my dear, dear friend and co-MC. I like to think of him as the computer guy if you ever need any help with computers. And that would be Frank Biondo.
Thank you very much. Welcome everyone. Tonight we're honoring the 40th anniversary of the Arts Council for Wyoming County. The great fashion designer Coco Chanel said, every day is a fashion show and the world is a runway. Thank you for joining us on the runway walk of 40 years of red carpet memories.
We'll begin our runway walk with Sandy Lawrence in her junior high prom outfit, followed by Perry Central High School junior Lydia Hatfield wearing a mini. Then along the way, you'll see Mari Logan and the dress she wore to her 1975 prom on her first date with her future husband, Dr. Rod Logan. And then we'll end with Deb Smith in her own 1977 wedding dress, and Eileen Witherall in her honeymoon ensemble. In between, we have some fun surprises. So let's invite the Bee Gees to bring this 2015 runway show to life. You can dance.
actress, Joan Crawford, offered this fashion advice. Find your own style and have the courage to stick with it. Choose your clothes for your way of life. Make your wardrobe as versatile as an actress. It should be able to play many roles. Find your happiest colors, the ones that make you feel good, and care for your clothes like the good friends they are.
The 80s, how many of you were here for the 80s? Well, the 80s,
That's mine.
we all know, was the era of big hair, femininity, and lots of color. So let's begin with Deborah Ayers of Warsaw, and then our own Joanne Butler from Perry in pink, followed by Catherine Hollinger's Betsy Johnson designed 1982 wedding dress. And our song that we will be walking on to is Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Wave. Once again, you can continue dancing to Katrina and the Wave. We were really blessed by the professional flair of Zebulon Helmsley. And Zeb not only is employed by Brooks Brothers, which has been in business since 1818 and has clothed 37 presidents, but he also clothes all of the dress forms on the East Coast. And so Zeb gave us these two beautiful dress forms. And Zeb worked for Diane von Furstenberg in New York City. He went to FIT. And in addition to working for Brooks Brothers, he also designs costumes for the Boston Ballet. And get this, he creates the hats for all the stars on Sunday night. Do you know what I'm going to say? Downton Abbey. he creates designs. He's never met the stars, but they're flying him over in October, and Zeb is going to meet them. So when I met Zeb, he just caught my love of paradise, and he offered to come down and give us a day free to help set up our exhibit, and he did. And so while he was here, this great guy of fashion confessed to me that he and all his friends only wore grunge. Well, since this is sort of my fashion show, I decided we would only have a tinge of grunge. Absolutely. So enjoy. Here we go with the 90s.
Chanel said, women think of all colors except for the absence of color. I have to say that black has it all. White too. Your beauty is absolute. It is a perfect harmony.
Perfect harmony, black and white. Well, I'd like to acknowledge Pat Schofield, who many of you know from Perry. And when I was talking with Pat, and I said, Pat, you're a beautiful woman, I want to have you in the show. And she said, so modest. And I said, what do you love? And she said, I bought this black and white outfit that I love. And I thought, oh, we need to have a black and white sequence, because a lot of us love wearing black or white or the combination. So we decided to represent 2000 to 2015. It would be all black and white with a splash of color. Well, they're going to be walking to Happy. We wanted to have happy, uplifting music, right? So once again, you're all welcome to just dance along. All right, and let's get happy. This is what you look like when you're happy on the golf course. Thank you, Ivy. This might be a surprise for you. The former Supervisor Castile, wearing a black leather jacket. Yeah, smile for the camera. Here is our beautiful Pat Schofield, our inspiration. And this is Ava Fagan, who is in the 5th grade. This is Emily Hart, who I met last month at the Alley Cat in Geneseo. And if you don't know about that boutique, you gotta go, girls. Thanks, Emily. Kate Trout. Kate is an intern for this project. And also, who else over here? Same model. Lovely Lydia, who is a fashion intern here at Perry at the Arts Council. And we have Alicia Jones and her country. Well, let's fight her. Go ahead. Here's our bride, Jeff Smith from Wyoming. Thank you, Sarah. Beautiful.
Actress and model Audrey Hepburn has offered this fashion observation. For beautiful eyes, look for the good in others. For beautiful lips, speak only words of kindness. You say that too. And for poise, walk with the knowledge that you are never alone.
She wasn't just a pretty face. A fashion show isn't complete without a bridal finale. So please greet our wedding party, beginning with guests Ron and Ginny Chasey, and culminating with our bride, Ashley Fagan Biondo. As Louis Armstrong sings, life is indeed a wonderful world.
I see trees of green, red
as I was thinking this through, I thought, well, of course we have to have a really beautiful wedding gown, but I thought, no respectable bridal shop will give me a dress, that hasn't been worn. So I thought, oh, I need a recent bride. And Joe Convents, who is the president of the Arts Council here, has a beautiful daughter who wore that dress about a month ago in her wedding, a beautiful wedding at Glen Iris at the Falls. And so Joe and her daughter just very graciously gave us that dress to wear for tonight. Thank you. Okay. Everybody.